Welcome back to MotoGP Mac, and in today's episode we're going to talk about Toprak. And there is a chance that Toprak is going to come to MotoGP probably in 2023, or if someone gets injured, hopefully not through the 2022 season. However, Toprak has cemented himself as being one of the top riders in the world by beating Johnny Ray in a showdown battle. It was great to see the battle between them, and it was also great to see that there was no animosity between them as they were battling for the championship. Now, Toprak's manager has just said that literally he is going to come to, if he's going to come to MotoGP, he's only going to come to MotoGP in a works team. Does that spell trouble for Franco or Fabio in the Yamaha team? Now, I don't know, because realistically, Fabio has said unless Yamaha improves, they're not going to stick around. Ducati are well known that they would love Fabio on their bike, and they do have the bank balance to fund Fabio to come over. People have said that Fabio has asked for 20 million next year from Yamaha to stay on board, as long with certain promises on delivering a good bike. And I don't know, are Yamaha going to pay that, even if they does bring him a world championship? You know, they're not a majorly funded team compared to, say, the likes of Honda and Ducati are, so they are quite a small manufacturer, and I don't see them paying the large amount of money just to keep Fabio on board. There is a number of riders, and especially with someone like Toprak around, who will not charge anywhere near that, but who is quite tough in battle. If I do look at Toprak's riding style and how he is, um, I do see a lot of similarities between him and Marco Simoncelli, who is one of my all-time favorite riders, and I wish he was around so that we could see the epic battles that he would have had. But I definitely do rate Toprak and Simoncelli in kind of the same bucket. They're a little bit crazy. They're just on the 101% of a little bit over the top, but they're a very good, solid rider who will always go, and you can always depend on week in, week out that are going to try to the absolute maximum. So I think Yamaha, while they will probably make a space for him, who will go? Will it be Fabio or will it be Franco? You know, I would think Fabio will probably go if his demands, or if the bike is not there. But if they come to terms with Fabio or give him a bike at least, I think Morbidelli could be under serious threat. I'm not sure whether they'd work out something with RNF, to be honest. And I don't know whether I don't know whether Davi is going to actually get on there. I think Yamaha are using Davi more for an understanding of what Ducati were doing and a little bit of research there, rather than giving him a good competitive ride all the time, or getting him into the factory team next year. I don't really think that's going to happen. They do need to bring that young blood in there. They're a little bit faster. Now, Davi is an extremely fast rider, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think he has the edge of Morbidelli and Fabio at the moment. And then there's Toprak coming in. So I think Toprak will probably get a monster Yamaha ride next year. And we don't know who the victim is that going to be. Is the victim going to be Morbidelli pushed back to RNF on a works bike, and that would mean Davi out, or is it going to be Morbidelli out or Fabio out? But look, we have a whole season to watch, a whole season to see. I'm really excited to see what happens. I'm also really excited to see how Toprak does. Can he defend the championship in World Superbikes? If it does, it's really going to cement him as a top class rider, a world class rider. Beating Johnny Ray is, in my opinion, is one of the biggest yardsticks that you can measure a person by, because we all know Johnny Ray is and was MotoGP quality. Never really got the opportunity to do it properly. So let's see what happens with Toprak. I hope you liked today's video, and if you want to see my face, there is two conditions. Either I get to 5,000 subscribers, or else I get to host on Keith Ewan's Crash.net podcast. So let's make it happen. If you want to see my face, thank you for watching. Until the next video, Mac out.